Okay, class. Okay, this is chapter 2. Okay, the chapter 1 I already cover. I already sent the video. Okay, now today I cover chapter 2 part A and chapter 2 part B. Okay, this video is a chapter 2 part A. Okay, so chapter 2 part A is regarding demand and supply. Okay, regarding demand and supply. Okay, so what the definition of the demand? We cover the supply and demand. What the demand? Demand in Malay is called the permintaan. The supply is called the penawaran in Malay called. Okay, what the definition? Definition of the demand is a uh, ability and willingness to buy specific quantity of the goods in given period of the time at a particular price. Okay, that is a demand demand definition. So the here is a keyword is the ability and willingness to buy specific quantity of the goods. Okay, plus remember this chapter you need to remember two important things. Okay, demand and supply. If a demand, you need to think in the perspective of the customer side. Okay, if a supply, you need to think perspective of the firm side. Okay, okay, class. So this is a definition of the demand. So we need to think as a perspective as a customer. Okay. So ability and willingness to buy specific quantity goods. Okay. We go to the next slide. Okay. Classification of the goods and services. Okay. We have the three type of the classification goods and services. Okay. We have the first one is a free goods, public goods, and third one is a economic goods and services. What are the free goods? Free goods are the goods that are no production cost. What the production cost? Any cost we uses to produce uses for the produce the good and services, that is a cost production. Okay, so free goods is normally no have the any production goods because as a customer we can receive the good and services with the free, that is called the free goods. Okay, for example, we are taking water from the sungai, okay, river, that is a free good. Okay, we no need to pay anyone. Okay, so nature, anything nature is normally nature give to us, we getting the that goods is a free, that is called the free goods, very simple. We can say. Okay, what the public goods? Public goods are the good that are the for the common use, will benefit everyone. Okay, normally this kind of the public good is a provided by the government and central authority and so on. What type of the, okay, I give the example for the public goods. Public goods is a road, bus stop, okay, railway station. It's all the public goods. Okay, and then third one is a classification is the economic good and service. Okay, any product is a can be touched is a we call the economic goods. Okay, we need to pay the money and get for the getting that product is a goods. Okay, anything is a touch, that product is a called the economic goods. Touch and we can buy is a economic goods. Which one the product is a we cannot touch. Okay, intangible goods is a called the economy services. Okay, this is a two different type of the goods. Okay. Okay, law of the demand. Okay, law of the demand. Okay, what the law? They have their own peraturan. Okay, we have the own law of the demand. Okay, law of the demand state that the higher the price of the good, the lower is the quantity of the demanded for that good. Okay, and lower price of the price, the higher is the quantity demanded. Okay, it's very simple law. I previously or I already say the demand side is a we need to think at the perspective of the customer. Okay, if a price is the increase, the quantity demand is a decrease. When the price is a decrease, the quantity demand is a increase. Okay, okay, that is called the negative relationship. It's actually when we are thinking logically, of course, that is very true. as a customer, when the one product prices is very high, of course we are reduce the demand that product. For example, the Proton Saga. Okay, let's say the Proton Saga, the price is very high. Of course, that Proton Saga quantity demand is very low. When the price is a decrease, okay, let's say the 1 juta is a kurang daripada maybe the 2 juta kurang daripada 1 juta, of course the quantity demand is akan meningkat. Okay, when the price is decrease, the quantity demand is increase. So the law of the demand they have the negative relationship between the price and quantity demand. Okay. Okay. Schedule. Okay, if you see this one, okay, demand schedule and curves. Okay, schedule when the price, okay, 5 ringgit. Okay, 5 ringgit, 4 ringgit, 3 ringgit, 2 ringgit, 1 ringgit. Okay, when the price of the goods is 5 ringgit, the demand of the quantity is only 2 unit only. If a price is a drop to the 1 ringgit, but the quantity demand now is 8 ringgit. From the 2 unit, they go to the 8 units. Okay, that's why they say the law of the demand. When the high prices, the quantity demand is low. When the low prices, the quantity demand is very high. That is called the negative relationship. So when we draw the demand curve like negative relationship like this. Okay, clear class? So demand curve is a downward sloping, reflect the law of the demand. Where the price is decrease, the quantity demand is very high. When the price is very high, the quantity demand is very low. Okay. So we have the individual and market demand. Okay, what the individual demand, what the market demand? It's very simple. You just remember this key point. Okay, the relationship between the quantity of the good demand by the single individual and its price. Okay, normally individual demand is a single individual good demand by the single individual. Okay, the market demand is the relationship between the total quantity of the good demanded by the adding all the quantity demand by all the customer in the market. Okay, so remember this key point, all the quantity demanded by the all the customer. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, so normally this is a individual market when the we are campur. Okay, we are the combine this one, so we can get the market demand. Okay. Okay. So determinant of the demand. Okay. In the Malay is called the penentu-penentu of the permintaan. What the penentu-penentu permintaan? We have the few factors affected to the demand, quantity demand. Okay. First one is the taste and trend. Okay. Let's say the now currently let's say the nasi lemak cheese is a popular taste among the people. Of course, the demand for the nasi lemak cheese is very high. Okay, let's say the population and number of the buyer. When the population is increased, of course, the number of the demand also increase. Expectation about the future prices. Okay, I give the example. We expect petrol price will be increased by from the next month. Okay, from next month, what happened to the current demand? Current demand will be increased because the normally we need to think as a demand is a as a prospective customer. Customer always want to saving their money. So when they are expert, next month is starting from the petrol prices increase. Of course, now current demand for the petrol is a increase. Okay. Okay, advertisement also influence the number of the demands. How? Okay, I give the example. In the morning, maybe you see the few time of the advertisement about the KFC or McD. Of course, this today night your dinner is a KFC or McD because the advertisement is already influenced. you and your maybe the demand of the KFC and McD is increased. Okay, festive season or climate. Okay, let's say the climate lah. Okay, if a raining day. Okay, if a raining day, so of course your demand for the umbrella will be increased. Okay, level of the taxation. Okay, level of the tax. Okay, cukai Okay, let's say the government increase the cukai, for example, SST. Okay, cukai. Okay, so the demand of that product, particular product, cost of the production increase, of course the demand for that particular product is a decrease. Okay, supply of the money in the circulation. Okay, okay, penawaran wang juga is include the circulation of the circulation, also include the quantity of the demand. Okay, price of the related goods. Okay, price of the related goods. Also, normally we have to divide by the two type of the goods. Okay, one is the substitute product and another was is a complementary product. What the substitute? What the complementary? Okay, substitute is a penggenap, barangan penggenap. Substitute is a barangan pengganti. Complementary is called the penggenap. Okay, what the substitute? What the complementary? I give the example. So substitute is a we can substitute. If I have to know that product, we can substitute another product. Like let's say the Coca-Cola price is increased. Of course, you go to the Pepsi. Okay, this product is can be substitute. Okay, complementary goods. What the complementary goods? Okay, complementary goods is we use those product is same time. Okay, for example, power bank is a cable. Okay, you cannot use the power bank without the cable, or without the cable you cannot use the power bank. It's like you need to use the both same time. Okay, like handphone and charger. Okay, handphone is a charger is a complementary goods. Okay, or the laptop a charger. Okay, or stocking and shoes. Okay, this is a complementary good. Okay, substitute goods is either one. If Pepsi or Coca-Cola, McDonald's or Domino Pizza, is something is a substitute goods. Okay. So the last one is a customer income. What the customer income? How to they will be influence the quantity of the demand. Okay, let's say if a customer income is increased, let's say you increase your maybe your salary is increased 1,000 ringgit to the 5,000 ringgit. Okay, during the your 1,000 ringgit salary, you maybe use the one phone only. After you increase the salary 5,000, you now is use the two phone. Okay, so the demand is a increase when the customer income is a increase. Okay. This I already explained this one. Okay. Okay, let's look at this one. Changes in the quantity demand, changes in the demand. Okay. Okay. We have the two type of the changes. Two type of the changes. First one, the changes in the quantity demand, and second one is the changes in the demand. Let's look at this part. For this part, we look at this part. Sorry, this part. Okay. Okay. So changes in the quantity demand, movement along the DD curve. Only have the movement along the DD curve only. These changes in the quantity demand just happen when the price changes. Other factor are constant. What the other factor? Previously we see this is the factors. Okay. This only happen when the price changes and other factor are constant. Okay. Upward movement is a consider decrease in the quantity demand. Construction. Downward movement is a consider is a increase in the quantity demand. Okay. Expansion. Okay. So okay, we go to the next one. Changes in the demand. How do the changes in the demand is happen? The shift the DD curve is whether the right or left side. Okay, occur when the changes in the other factor. That means the bottom meter you see the previously. If any changes in the factor, the DD curve is a shift left or right side. Okay, but the price is a remain is a constant. Okay, increase in the demand will be DDO is a shift to the DD1. If a decrease in the demand, DD1 is a shift to the DDO. Okay, clear class? I think you all clear. Okay, I think it's no need lah this one. Okay, okay. Now we go to the definition of the supply. What the supply? Supply is defined as the ability to willingness to sell the produce a particular product services in given period of the time in a particular time. Okay, previously I said we cover the demand we need to think as a perspective of the customer. Supply we need to think as a perspective of the firm. Okay, now is we need to think about the perspective firm because we see the supply. Okay, supply is defined as the ability or willingness to sell or produce a particular product or service in given period of the time at a particular price. Law of the supply, okay, law of the supply state that the higher the price of the good, the greater is the quantity supply for the good, and lower price of the good, the lower quantity of the supply. Okay, when the price we need to think as a perspective of the firm. Okay, when our produce the product, as let's say that you are the owner for the company. Okay, let's say that your product price is increased, after you getting the higher profit. So you are willing to produce the higher supply. Okay, higher quantity of the supply. Okay, let's say that your product price is decreased suddenly, you get the less profit. You only can be produced the quantity supply is very low. Okay, that's why we say the law of the supply have the positive relationship. When the price increase, quantity supply is increase. When the price is decrease, the quantity supply also decrease. Okay. Okay, let's see look at the supply schedule and curves. Okay, when the price is 5 ringgit, the quantity demand is 10. When the price is 1 ringgit, the quantity demand is 2. Okay. Okay, here also, okay, when we transfer to the curve is a positive relationship. When the price is increased, the quantity supply is increased. When the price is decreased, the quantity supply also the decrease. Okay. Okay, individual and market supply. Okay, what the individual and market supply? Okay, individual supply is a relationship between the quantity of product supplied by the single seller and its price. What the market supply? The relationship between the total quantity of the product supplied by adding all the quantity supplied by all seller in the market. Okay, so the keyword here for the individual supply, the product supplied by single seller. Okay, what the market supply? The product supplied by adding all the supplier, all the seller in the market is called the market supply. Okay. Look at this one. This is an individual supply, and equal to the market supply. Okay. So this is a determinant of the supply. Okay, this is a how to the factor is influence the quantity of the supply. We have a few factors. Okay, let's see the one by one. Okay, first one is the cost of the production. Okay, I previously I say for demand we need to think as a perspective of the customer. If a supply, we need to think perspective of the firm. Okay, let's see we need to see the perspective of the firm. Okay, cost of the production. Okay, cost of the production is whatever the cost you use for the produce the good and service, that is called the cost of the production. Okay, clear? Okay, let's say the cost of the production is increased. What happened to the quantity supply? Is there any guess? Okay, class. Let's see. If a cost of the production is increased, the profit will the firm will be having the loss. Okay, so when the firm is having the loss, the firm is only can produce less supply, less quantity of the supply. Okay, so we go to the next factor, expected future price. Let's say the firm is an expert buy from the next month is the price of their product will be increased. What happened to the current quantity of the supply? Does any guess? Okay, the quantity of the supply is a decrease or increase. Current is a they will be decreased. Okay, always remember the supply the firm is always want to maximize their profit. The customer always saving the money. Okay, now is we see the perspective of the firm. Okay, so firm want to reduce their production the currently because they are expert the future price will be increased. Okay, so the third factor is a technological advancement. Okay, if you have the technology advancement, okay, there can be more quantity of the supply. Okay, the fourth one is a number of seller. If a number of seller very high, okay, number of seller is increased, the quantity of the supply also increase. The government policy, okay, tax and subsidy. Okay, if a tax is increased, the tax is increased. That means the firm have the higher cost of the production, and then the quantity of the supply is increased. If a government policy give the some subsidy, okay, subsidy that means dia bagi help to the firm lah in either any ways or like a petrol price decrease for the some firm or some part of the firm is no need to pay something like that. That is called the subsidy. So when the subsidy they give, the cost of the production will be decreased and firm is willing to produce the more quantity of the supply. Okay. So the next factor is a improvement in the infrastructure. Improvement if the infrastructure will be increase the quantity. For road, okay, for let's say the good condition of the road, okay, they will be distribute their product to the one place to the another place easily. So the quantity supply will be increased. Okay. Price related goods. Okay, we have the substitute like a substitute and complementary good. I already explained in the demand. What the substitute, what the complementary. Substitute is a barang pengganti. Either one we can use the same time. Okay, penggenap is a we need to use the together with the one type. Okay. Competitive supply. Many firms are the converted land into the creating solar power. Okay, land as uses the including residential and commercial. Okay, joint supply, mutton, whole, and steel. Okay, we go to this one. This is important. Okay, okay, same like a demand. Supply also changes in the quantity supply, changes in the supply. Okay, so what happened changes in the quantity supply, movement along the supply curve. Okay, supply is a positive relationship, so this curve is a look a positive relationship lah. Okay, when the price is increased, the quantity is increased, quantity supply is increased. When the price is decreased, the quantity supply is decreased. So positive relationship. So changes in the quantity supply is a move along the supply curve. Price changes only improve the movement of the curve. Other factor are constant. Faktor-faktor yang lain adalah constant. Yang faktor-faktor apa? Faktor-faktor sebelum kita tengok tu menjadi constant. Okay? And downward movement is a decrease in the quantity supply. Upward movement is a increase the quantity supply. Okay, shift in the changes in the supply is another part. Okay, changes in the supply is the supply curve is the shift to the either the left side or right side. Okay, when these shift will be happen when the changes in the other factor, but the price is a reminder constant. So when they increase the supply, the supply gets SSO shift to the right side from the SS0 to the SS1. Okay, decrease in the supply is a shift to the left side from the SS1 to the SS4. Okay, thank you class. This is a part A for the chapter 2. So next video we see the chapter 2 part B.